In this video, you'll learn all about using stock footage to improve the quality of your videos. We're going to show you how to use stock footage effectively and the best places to find it. Used correctly, stock footage can really add to the production value of your video content. But if you don't know how to source good stock footage and use it well, you could end up spending a whole lot of money and not having much to show for it. Welcome, I'm Jess. Now before we get started, be sure to hit that subscribe button and click the bell so that you'll get a notification every time we upload a new video about video marketing. Now, let's start with the basics. Stock footage is a piece of video footage, or B-roll, that can be used in a video to spice things up a little. Stock footage isn't something you shoot yourself, but rather something you purchase or find online to use in your videos. The chances are you'll have probably seen stock footage a bunch of times already in your favourite TV shows, documentaries and commercials. So, when should you use stock footage? There are plenty of reasons why you might want to use stock footage. The most obvious reason is that it helps you to produce great content without the production hassle. You can get a high quality clip of, say, a baby laughing without having to actually find a baby or hire a production crew. Stock footage is also often used for any afterthoughts you might have during post-production. While you're editing, you might realise that you forgot to film something and then want to use stock footage to replace it. Another great way to use stock footage is as cutaways for video interrupters. Interrupters are a little-known video marketing hack that helps to increase your watch time. They break up boring, static shots to keep your audience engaged. Of course, there are some downsides to using stock footage too. For example, it can look quite impersonal if you're using generic stock footage in a company video instead of shots of your actual team members. To avoid this, reserve stock footage for more informative pieces or times when shooting the footage yourself just isn't possible. So you've decided you need stock footage. How do you find it? How to find the best stock footage. The first thing you need to know here is about licensing. To avoid any copyright claims, look for either royalty-free or rights-managed footage licenses. Royalty-free licensing grants you non-exclusive rights to use the footage in any way you see fit for a one-time flat rate and is the most popular licensing type for stock footage. Whereas rights-managed will give you exclusive use of the footage. There are lots of places to find royalty-free stock footage, and the best site will totally depend on what type of clips you're looking for. You might have to browse multiple sites to find exactly what you want, so it's difficult to say which site is definitively the best. That being said, some popular sites that you might want to try include Shutterstock, iStock and Adobe Stock. All of these sites offer thousands, if not millions, of HD and 4K royalty-free images and stock footage that you can browse through and purchase individually. This means these sites are great for one-off purchases and tend to have much higher quality footage shot by videographers around the globe. However, if you need access to lots of stock footage, the costs can quickly add up. If you really don't want to pay for stock footage, your options are much more limited. There are very few sources of free video stock footage, but your best bet is probably Pexels. Just be aware that there really aren't a lot of clips to choose from, so you'll probably struggle to find something suitable. A more economical solution, especially if you're running a YouTube channel like us, is to use subscription-based stock footage services. In that case, we highly recommend signing up for video blocks. With video blocks, rather than paying for each individual clip, you only have to pay a subscription fee every month, and then you can use unlimited stock videos. Not only that, but the rights to use the videos last forever, even if you cancel. We love video blocks. It can really help take your YouTube videos to the next level. So in summary, using sites for one-off purchases usually gives you access to a greater quality and a more diverse range of videos. Whereas a subscription service is a more cost-effective solution if you're looking to use a higher volume of stock videos. However, paying for one stock footage clip can vary from $50 to $300, whereas a subscription to video blocks is between $8 to $17 a month. So even if you do only want one clip, check on video blocks first, as it may be worth signing up and cancelling after your download. Alright, well that just about covers it. I hope you now know how to use stock videos to improve your content. If you enjoyed this video, then don't forget to let us know by liking this video and subscribing to our channel for more marketing tips. And leave us a comment below if you have any stock video tips of your own that you'd like to share. And finally, if you need any more help with your video marketing, you can get in touch with us here at Spiel at www.spielcreative.com. Thanks for watching.